Hello friends, in this video we will learn how to design a staircase. Before starting it, let us understand the components of staircase first. This is the plan and section of staircase. This horizontal part where people step on is called as tread. It is also known as going. The minimum length of tread shall be 220 mm. The vertical distance between two steps is called as riser. The riser should be in between 4 inches to 7 inches. A rail which is fixed on staircase is called as handrail. The minimum height of handrail should be 900 mm. A vertical element which is connecting the handrail and tread is called as baluster. You can see in this plan continuous steps up to landing. It is called as flight. And here you can see in this plan and section this area after flight is called as landing. The length of landing is more than step. For better clarity on flight and landing, you can see this image. Here on bottom side, plan is shown and on top side, section of staircase is shown. This is the flight of staircase and this is the landing of staircase. Now we understood the important components of staircase. Now let us design the staircase. For designing a staircase, we should know two things. One is floor to floor height and second is area available to accommodate a staircase. That is area of the staircase. Let us consider floor to floor height of a building as 3.3 meter and the area available for staircase is 2.5 meter by 4.5 meter. Here we have to consider two number of flights. Generally, the risers between the landings should not be more than 12. So height of one flight is equal to floor height divided by number of flights. That is 3.3 meter divided by 2 is equal to 1.65 meter. Here in this section you can see floor to floor height, number of flights and height of one flight. Now we have to assume riser, that is height of step. Risers can be 4 inches to 7 inches, that is 100 mm to 175 mm. Here we will consider a riser of 150 mm. Now we know floor to floor height and riser. So we can calculate number of steps. So number of risers is equal to height of one flight divided by riser is equal to 1650 divided by 150 is equal to 11. This is the reason I have considered two flights here. If I consider one flight, then the number of risers shall be more than 12. Now let us calculate number of treads. Consider a tread of 225 mm. Hence number of treads is equal to number of risers minus 1 means 11 minus 1 is equal to 10. So here in this plan of a staircase, you can see 10 number of treads. We have a total width of staircase as 2.5 meter. So for one flight, the width shall be 2.5 minus 0.1 divided by 2 is equal to 1.2 meter. Here 0.1 meter is the gap between two flights. In this plan, you can see two number of flights which are 1.2 meter wide. Now we have to calculate length of flight. For 10 number of treads, the length required shall be 10 into 0.225 is equal to 2.25 meter. So here in this plan, I will write length of flight as 2.25 meter. So let us calculate width of landing. It is equal to length of staircase minus length of flight. It means 4.5 minus 2.25 divided by 2 is equal to 1.125 meter. Here we have divided it by 2 because there are two landings. So here in this plan, I will write the width of landing as 1.125 meter. This 230 mm is the width of beam on both sides. Now let us understand how to calculate pitch of a staircase. That is how to calculate angle of a staircase. Here in this section you can see the angle of staircase. The angle of staircase should be in between 25 degree and 42 degree. When we increase the angle of staircase, it's very difficult and uncomfortable for people to walk on it. And when we decrease the angle of staircase, it requires more length for staircase and also it is tiring. Here the height of one flight is 1.65 meter and length of one flight is 2.25 meter. So to calculate angle of a staircase, we have to divide height of flight by length of flight. That is 1.65 divided by 2.25 is equal to 0.73. The inverse tangent of 0.73 is 36 degrees. You can calculate inverse tangent on calculator. If you are not able to find it there, you can Google it. The outcome of height of flight divided by length of flight should be less than 0.9. So it will be under 42 degrees. So friends, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.